Hey fellow explorers, it's me Mario. Today we're going to take a really quick video because I want to spend the whole day paddling with my new SUP. So let's talk a bit about Tigerclaw Hairpin, which is a card I like more than many other artifacts. I don't think it's great, not by any stretch, but among those good tactical grabs and good point grabs, I think it sits in a sweet spot. So basically, what this card is a more versatile. What was that? The name? Ritual Dagger. I think that's the name. And I like it quite a bit. By now, you should know that I'm not in love with cards that exile, but I like artifacts that do exile a bit more. Since if you're going to purchase them, you already know if you can remove a fear card or not. So the problem with drawing an exiling card along with a fear card is totally taken away, and that's pretty good. This artifact is pretty expensive at 4 compasses, but it also gives you 2 points, which is pretty decent, and that's going to be basically 3 points thanks to the fear exiled, and the resource you're going to get is at least decent. So it's going to be either an arrow, which again looks like ritual dagger, or like 2 tablets, probably. Sometimes I think I was able to also get a jewel discarding a fear card, but that was because I had a fear card in my hand by the end of the game, which was maybe a bit less than ideal, but it's still a small trick you can pull off. So yeah, it's basically better than Ritual Dagger because in the late game, no tent size should be occupied, in my opinion, at least in competitive games. So that's why it's more versatile. It's way better than another card we reviewed in the past, which was Cleansing Cauldron, I think that's the name. Because Cleansing Cauldron costs 3 compasses for only 1 point, and I really like to convert 1 compass into 1 point late in the game. And it gives you 1 card exile and 1 card draw. And I prefer to choose a 10 side to a card draw most of the time. It's really hard to bring your deck to an average value of 2, because that means exiling all the fear cards and having enough value 3 cards to offset the 4 starting card, the 2 exploration and the 2 fundings. So it's really difficult, and I think that getting exactly what you want is way better. So this is the main reason because of which Tigerclaw Hairpin is way better. That said, it's not an amazing card. It's not as good as like what was that name? Trader's Scales, which is a value 3 cards, also good in the early game. This one is too expensive and doesn't do much early on. You don't really, I mean, yeah, you want to take away a fear card, but you don't want to draw into this card again because, right, there are going to be problems with exiling the fear cards, and if it's too early, there are also going to be problems about finding a free 10th site. So I don't think Tigerclaw Hairpin is a card you'd like to draw into, even though it's not as bad as other ones. But most of its value comes from the 2 points and the fear exile at the exact same time. And the extra resource is what you're going to need to either defeat a guardian or advance on the track. So you really need the whole packaging, and to get it you just need to purchase it. If you draw into it again, you won't get the points, and it's going to be hard to remove a fear card. So yeah, there's that. It's a fancy card. It's pretty good late game. It's not something you should keep in mind as with other cards, but I mean, you immediately know if you're going to need it if it's late game. So don't feel bad and take it if you need it.